being given this kind of material. It should be a ride for an audience that makes them again fall in love with theatre.
It's a searing theatrical event that will showcase everything that's vital about the live experience. The two-character play is about a brother and sister, and they are in an abandoned theatre far away, and they attempt to put on the only play in the repertory they can do. That's a play that we learn is about their childhood and something that happened in the past.
Of course, sometimes the bubble bursts before it rises.
Tennessee Williams is a writer that only comes alive on stage. I love the humour of it. At moments it's really moving, really tender, and then other moments it's a wild psychological ride.
In the way that our team is making it, it is so full of the romance and the tricks and the mysteries and the joy of theatre. It is one of the most collaborative projects you're going to be on.
The idea for the play has changed a lot, but in this version of it, I think Sam's really been thinking about what theatre means at this time, coming out of the pandemic. And so in some ways, this piece celebrates that. It's a celebration of what you can get in live performance that you can't get in film.
Video is central to the production. Tennessee Williams was very interested in projection on stage, very interested in film and theatre and how they can intertwine. I'm really excited to be working with the killer and kind of exploring how that can be pushed to the max.
I am looking forward to experiencing something together with other people. Experiencing that live. When there's a shiver, everybody gets that shiver. That is what people should be looking forward to. That's what they can expect.
Recap from here to into pretty much into Love Me Tender.
There's going to be a very physical presence to the sound, and at times you're going to be questioning whether, did I just hear that? Was that someone else, or was that part of this? It's where does the play start and where does it end? We are going to be playing with that.
I think the audiences can expect to be also like a bit wowed by how the two characters and all of us on the creative team help carry that story. There's going to be a certain level of excitement to watching people moving together and creating a kind of very physical tenderness and intimacy between each other that just reads differently if you're watching it on film. When it's live, you can almost feel it yourself.
It's just inherently a very live piece that isn't final until there are actual people watching it. When we sat through this period where theatres couldn't be open, you suddenly start going, well, what is so important about theatre?
This is actually the sixth production that I've done with Rosanna. She brings a very distinct style and it always brings something like remarkable. She also offers great freedom for me as a director to play with what is there.
Experimentation is so key to making anything that doesn't feel boring or like we've seen it before. Sam is fearless in that way. It's always really liberating to work with a director like that, so I do keep coming back.
It's such a busy rehearsal room with all of the technical stuff in the room that the actors are constantly playing with, and Sam is challenging them to try different things all of the time, so I'd say at this point it's still all up for grabs.
You just come to it and go on the ride.
It will be quite extraordinary or quite surprising.
We'd love audiences to go out being absolutely thrilled.
We're doing something that the audiences will really enjoy.
Something that you experience.
Exciting for audiences to just like be in the room and feel it.